Welcome everyone, welcome to our first Grand Tour here in the Uno X career playthrough. I am buzzing, it's Giro time. We've collected 30 victories already this season. Guys, I love classic season, but for me, my favourite part of PCM is stage racing and particularly Grand Tours, and I cannot wait to get into this. I think we should start off by reminding ourselves of our Giro d'Italia lineup. So, heading to the Giro this year, we have Jurgen Nordhagen, 20 years old, and Andreas Leknessund really as our two best climbers, potential GC leaders, but I'm not sure they're good enough to really challenge for the GC. So really, we're hunting stages with the likes of Rasmus, Erland Blicker, our last minute replacement sprinter. But we do have Jan Fredheim as a lead out man who can also sprint as well. Anders Johannesson will be a mountain domestique really, with De Versnes a versatile rider, and the same goes for Bloom Levy. And as you can see, we haven't really brought any of our top tier riders. Really, we're here to attack the race, we're here to have fun, and we're here to try and win stages. And that is reflected in our third objective of this season, the Giro d'Italia. We need to win 3 stages of this race. And after failing Roubaix, I'm pretty adamant on winning those 3 stages. Let's get it done. But let's take a look at the parcours we will be facing here in Italy. And we start with a 18k time trial, then a sprinter stage. A strange versatile stage is followed by the first medium mountain day of the race. Then we have 2 more sprint stages. Gran Sasso d'Italia, a long climb, but I don't really see any major differences here. We then have a hilly finale, followed by a second 34k time trial. So already that's 52k of time trialing after just 9 stages. More chances for the sprinters before another kind of versatile day, maybe a breakaway day on stage 12. Stage 13 was shortened in real life. Crans Montana, we have a crazy, fiery 74k mountain day. Another sprint stage, followed by a really fun one, a mini Il Lombardia into Bergamo. And if you haven't got it already, this is of course the 2023 Giro d'Italia, won by Primoz Roglic just ahead of Geraint Thomas. But here, on stage 16, Monte Bondone, it was Joao Almeida beating them both. Probably the Queen stage to Trecima de Lavaredo on stage 19, and then it is the famous Monte Lazari time trial in Slovenia, which is where of course Roglic stole the pink jersey from Geraint Thomas. And then we finish one more sprint stage into Rome to end the Giro. Anyway, let's take a look at our opposition here. We have some great sprinter opposition, including Jonathan Milan, Tim Malia, and Bini Gamay. Winning a sprint stage is going to be so difficult. But the GC start list, there's no real stunners. There's not an Evenepoel or a Pogacar here, or even a Vingegaard who's injured in this save. But we do have defending champion Joao Almeida, and I think his main opponent is Matteo Jorgenson of Visma. Egan Bernal, dare I say it, or even Florian Lipovitz seem to be the other best GC riders. So not the strongest GC lineup. Jurgen Nordhagen definitely feeling a little more confident about the GC than he expected a few months ago. Let's see. But it's time to get underway with an 18k time trial. Pippo Ganna is definitely the favourite today for us. It's simply about reducing our GC losses and seeing if we can hang in there. I truly am so excited. Grand Tour season is finally here. And no time to ease into things. Jurgen Nordhagen, our first rider off the start ramp. Let's do a solid time here. Second through the first split, we're some way down on Max Walker. What a time he's doing. 600 meters to go for Nordhagen. We've paced this pretty well, I think, across the line. 1 minute 26 on Walker. Oh my words. I guess I was getting a bit ahead of myself with the GC goals. But we get a much better day on Andreas Leknessund at the first split in the top 10. Under the Flamme Rouge, we're closing in on Eduardo Sepulveda. Leknessund all the way to the line, pacing it pretty nicely. 8th position, 49 seconds. And that's over a minute better than Nordhagen. Anyway, we're going to have a new leader because Brandon McNulty is an American 1-2-3, but he goes top of the pile. And by the way, Mark Cavendish is here for Ineos. Imagine him winning a stage again. Our final rider, Rasmus, really our leader at this Giro. He's got the most experience, but not really competitive on this TT. Final riders coming across the line. I want to see where David Gaudu goes. Not really the best time trialist like Nordhagen, and he's 1 minute and 8 down, so still gaining about a minute on Nordhagen. Anyway, it's time for the big dogs in the GC. Jorgenson goes first place. Again, an American 1-2-3. But Joao Almeida is next and he goes 6 seconds clear. But let's be real, it's all about this man and how much he's going to win by today. In the Italian jersey, the tricolor, 38 seconds. Pippo Ganna wins the stage. Some massive gaps here. In the top 10, 1 minute 20 separate Ganna to Matthias Vacek. Our best finisher, Leknessund, 1 minute 50 down on Ganna. And Nordhagen, probably our best chance in the GC. 102nd place, 2 minutes and 54 down in one time trial. Yeah, we're definitely stage hunting here. And I've actually just seen that Jurgen Nordhagen and Anders Johannesson are nervous about their first Grand Tour. Guys, we're here just to have fun. Come on. Anyway, time for the first sprint stage of this Giro. The first of many, to be fair. Milan, Girmay and Tim Merlier are the 3 favourites for sure. And we don't even make the favourite screen with Erland Blikra. Away we go then. An interesting set of race days because Blikra not on a great day, but Fredheim and Versnes on decent days. Those two probably our leaders today. But I want to boost morale a bit. Let's try and get in the breakaway Anders Johannesson on a great day and try and get that KOM jersey. And we've made it happen. Lawrence Pithy leading the peloton. We do have Fiorelli in between 3 riders, Johannesson, Max Walker and the quick Milan Menton. He's our main challenger for that KOM jersey. But Johannesson does have a kick today. 1k to go. Let's go up to 99 right now at 1k. Menton not trying to come around just yet. We go for the attack as well. Up to a full attack to the line. Oh, we were second. We just beat Walker there. But like I said, Menton is quick. But I'm going to go from the bottom here with Johannesson and use our climbing prowess over these guys. Here we go then. 900 meters to go. There they go. We go for a big attack. We react late again. Menton is done. Walker is done. And Johannesson crosses the line first, which means we take the KOM jersey. Let's go. 8k to go then. It is sprint time at the Giro d'Italia. Levy, Dversnes, Tiller and Fredheim is our train today. Blikra, he's not involved, not feeling good enough. There's Meus and the Red Bull train to our right. Damar choosing to try and follow our guys for now. Girmay just to our left as well. Oh, I really want to take that wheel. Fredheim swaps to Binny Girmay's wheel. We have Rasmus Tiller as well. He's going to take the wheel of Jordi Meus. Okay, Dversnes, you can sit up. We have 2 riders on 2 different trains' wheels right now. Dversnes, sit up. Get out of the way. Fredheim is here. Tiller is out of things. Fredheim on the wheel of Binny Girmay. We're going to stay there. Try and come out right now. Do we have anything left? Not enough to win. RV Decline beats Johnny Milan. That is a turn up for the books. Competing in these Giro d'Italia sprints is going to be so difficult, just outside the top 10, but RV Decline, surprise winner. And I see you, Tobias Lund Andreasen, of course, one of the riders we've added to our dossiers. Alright, some interesting versatile stages coming up next. Firstly, into Melfi. This is a very unique stage. You don't often see a climb this close to the line. I think it will be too much for Tim Merlier and our own Erland Blikra, but Binny Girmay, Lawrence Pithy, and I think Johnny Milan can make it as well. And to start today, we get a stunning look at Anders Johannesson, looking absolute fire in the blue jersey with the blue bike to go with it. Yep, it was definitely worth going in the breakaway yesterday. But Johannesson not going in today's breakaway. In fact, no one from our team is going in the breakaway. Instead, we're focusing on Freddie Dversnes, but also Rasmus Tiller. 71 mountain today, 74 medium mountain to go with 75 sprint. Come on, Rasmus, this is your stage. But you know what? We'll give Erland Blikra a chance to sprint today at this intermediate sprint. We're surfing the wheels though. There's Johnny Milan, we're on his wheel. Can we follow that with Blikra? We'll try and go with 1k to go, testing ourselves against Girmay, Milan and Caden Groves. And we at least get a couple points. Fun's over though, Blikra. Time to protect Freddie Dversnes again. And by the way, we do have a breakaway today. They have 2.5 minutes entering the climb. I'm not going to try and pronounce, but this tempo is going to be ferocious here, that's for sure. And we enter in a good position. It's Little Trek on the front, controlling for Milan maybe? But you know what? Anders Johannesson come to the front and set a rhythm right here. He is flying up this climb. We don't really want the pure sprinters surviving this. Mark Cavendish now struggling with this tempo. That's what we want to see. RV Decline in the sprinters jersey. Yesterday's stage winner is struggling too. Anders Johannesson still doing great work here. Only 1k of climbing really left to go. Let's up the tempo to maybe 90. Somehow we still have a full peloton. But there you go. Blikra is done for us. Many riders are struggling. Hopefully we have splits over the top here. All right, 20k to go. Johannesson is pacing on the front at 92. Tiller is here. Fredheim here, Blikra here, but so many riders are struggling in this group. But it's clear, this is pretty much going to be a pure sprint. Johnny Milan far back with 7k to go. Anyway, our guys are right to the front. Fredheim doing some great work. We do have a little rise to the line. Patrick Conrad trying to set a tempo. Can't really see any of the stage favourites around me. Almeida and Jorgenson in good position. There is Lawrence Pithy. But okay, let's go up to 95. Crash further back. Now 99. Corbin Strong and Conrad trying something. Let's stay in a good position with Leknessund as well. Anyway, Dversnes can sprint into the final kilometre. And here goes Rasmus Tiller. Going for the line versus Gamai, Pithy and Ganna. But Rasmus Tiller wins stage 3. We get our stage at the Giro. Our GC guys are going to finish in this group alongside Almeida and Jorgenson. Weird stage, but Rasmus Tiller wins our first stage of the Giro. We do have some splits here, but I can't see any GC contenders luckily gaining any time. And that only means Ganna has a bigger lead, 1 minute 20 now in the Maglia Rosa. And annoyingly, Anders' KOM jersey has been stolen. Now, this one has the potential to be a very selective day. Early on, stage 4 to Lago Leseno. Jorgenson, Almeida, Kuss, the GC guys are the favourites. But if you cast your minds back to this race in real life, Andreas Leknessund went in the breakaway and actually came second, but took the Maglia Rosa. Maybe he can have as good a fortune today. Damn, I hate seeing Alex Tolio in that beautiful blue jersey and bike. Anyway, we have a great set of race days here. I want to try and join the breakaway with numerous riders. If I can sneak Nordhagen or Leknessund into that group, that would be even better. Because they're 2.5 minutes and almost 4 minutes down in the GC respectively. Hopefully they're allowed some room to go. So we've done it. We've sent 3 riders into the breakaway. Nordhagen, Johannesson and Bloom Levy. A very aggressive move. We have 7 riders currently up the road as well. And UAE control on the front for Joao Almeida. But I expected a much bigger fight for today's breakaway. 10 riders up the road, 3 of them are ours. Kind of crazy, but Nordhagen and Johannesson on great days. This could be a really good chance for Nordhagen. And on the first climb, this gap has already gone out to 7.5 minutes. Boy, oh boy. Anyway, we have Johannesson and we have Alex Tolio in this breakaway. We're late to react as I was setting it up, but we want to try and challenge for this blue jersey here today. Johannesson is going to get no points at the first climb. We come back late. We're blocked in a little bit. Damn it. But William Bloom Levy is going to be potentially our MVP. I hope so today. On a +3 day, great attributes. He is pacing all day long on the front to try and keep this advantage. Have we caught the peloton napping here? Do you have a sprint here for the intermediate sprint? There are a couple of bonus seconds available, so Nordhagen is going to roll across the line and take second place. And we just pressed on over the top of that sprint. We have Levy and Nordhagen ahead of Hoyes and Kovili, and then 1 minute back to the rest of the breakaway. Johannesson is obviously not going to do the work in this group. They need to get it together. Damn it, Levy is going to go over the top and Nordhagen has been caught out. Come on, Levy, get back to this group. And there's no cohesion, so Lawrence Hoyes kicks away while we're waiting for Levy. The group of 6 riders behind are coming back now. This is just chaos so far. And now Tolio has crashed in the descent in the blue jersey. This is just a crazy day so far. Anyway, come on, Levy. Get back to help Nordhagen. And all of this, of course, means we have a rapid tempo in the peloton. A crash. Gaudu and McNulty go down this time. They do get back on their bikes. I can't keep up. So I'm going to attempt to recap what is going on. We have this group at the back with Gaudu and McNulty. They're coming back on to the second group in the peloton who have been dropped by the pink jersey group of the favourites. We have Dversnes, Leknessund and Tiller in this group. And in the breakaway, Johannesson's group is coming back, which to be fair, isn't really a bad thing. Now we have Johannesson back as a domestique. But the peloton are definitely panicking. They've realised they've let a rider like Nordhagen up the road with 2 riders to support him. This is our key to getting back in the GC. And for David Gaudu and Groupama FDJ, it's panic stations as well because they have a massive gap to close to the 40 rider peloton. What a stage. 20k to go at the front of the race. Groupama still pacing, but they're not getting back in today. I'm pretty sure of that. Levy is almost cooked. So you know what? Johannesson, I reckon it's over to you. Go and help tempo in this group. Nordhagen sits in this group. We do have an intermediate sprint, which we need to be aware of. That is fine. Let's settle in. The final climb is coming. This day could not have gone any better so far. Anyway, it's just 1 minute 30 now between the breakaway and the peloton. But round of applause. Round of applause. William Bloom Levy, what's a ride. He is now done for the day. A true MVP performance. But the firepower in the peloton is getting reduced all the time. Just 37 riders here and Simon Yates being used on the front for Matteo Jorgenson. What a blinder we've pulled today. And it's Johannesson entering now. We've opened the gap back up to 2 minutes. We're about to kick up on this climb to the steepest section. Here we go. And this is where Nordhagen can make his impression on this stage up to 87. Let's see who can follow. We're now having attacks behind. It is pure chaos here at the Giro. And no one can follow Jurgen Nordhagen from this breakaway. Kavili is going to try. Anders is now done. And here we go. Nordhagen kicks clear. He is going clear to maybe go into the Maglia Rosa or at least gain huge amounts of time in the GC. The peloton has 30 riders left. Leknessund pace to the top of this climb right now. But here we go up the road. It's a massive 2-minute gap. And Jurgen Nordhagen is going to win the stage. What a ride. Leknessund is in that group doing fine. But Jurgen Nordhagen wins stage 4 of the Giro in an absolute epic for Uno X. And behind Leknessund is here. We're sat in the group of the favourites. Let's sprint for the line alongside Almeida, alongside Jorgenson, over 2 minutes down on our boy. Sepp Kuss behind after his work. Same goes for Simon Yates. But it is game over in the GC for David Gaudu. He loses 8 minutes here. Wow. Woo! Let's go. Guys, I am so happy with that stage. I did not expect that when we got our riders in the breakaway. But we played it to perfection, you have to say. Anders and Bloom Levy, you two guys have enabled this man, Jurgen Nordhagen, to move into the Maglia Rosa. He has done it. He jumps Pippo Ganna, Joao Almeida and Jorgenson to go into pink. 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the peloton, on every other GC favourite in this entire race. That was just a crazy stage. And obviously, because the peloton were chasing us all day, it made it such a selective day in the end. I mean, Gaudu is gone. 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Simon Yates and Kuss, so no dual leadership for Visma here. But in the GC, Nordhagen eradicates and more that terrible opening time trial. And we're in the pink jersey. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. Come on. Anyway, Lawrence Hoyes deserves the mountain jersey. Anders, your time in that is up. Our objectives at this race are shifting pretty quickly. And you can make that 2 wins out of 4, so we only need 1 more in the entire rest of the race to meet our sponsor objective. But today, it's a sprint stage into Salerno. I can't see us making it 3 in a row. We're going to try with Blikra against Milan, Merlia and Binny Gamay. And there he is, Jurgen Nordhagen, looking fine in the pink jersey. Looking stunning. Not really sure on the colour of bib shorts. But anyway, he looks great to me. Anyway, I'm going to say it's up to the sprinters teams to control this one. A sprint stage, of course. We're not going to be on the front. It's a breakaway of 5 riders up the road. 23k to go. The pace is on right now. It's been a moderately difficult day as well. Not a pure sprint by any stretch. And we have 9 riders now getting dropped. More going off the back. Fabio Jakobsen, a potential, well, probably not a winner, but a sprinter today, getting dropped. As we enter the final at 10k to go, Erland Blikra on the wheel of Caden Groves, or at least he's trying to get there. He's not feeling good enough to be our lead sprinter today. Instead, we're going for Jan Fredheim. Tiller as well, a very strong lead out with Freddy Deversnes. Hopefully these guys can get it done. Nordhagen, make sure you're staying to the front as well. Into now the final 2.5 kilometers. We have Merlia and Milan on our lead out train. All of the key players in today's sprint. All right, we're going to leave it late. Here goes Tiller, sprinting for the line, leading out Jan Fredheim. Going for the line. I've gone a little early with Fredheim though. We're not going to get the win. It is going to be Johnny Milan, just too quick in the finish. And we get 7th place only. Phenomenal lead out by our guys today. Rasmus, Tiller especially, but Fredheim just didn't really have it against these pure sprinters. We are really lacking that ferocious pure sprinter in our team, particularly at this race. Anyway, Johnny Milan, 84 sprint, you can't live with that. And he's now looking pretty comfortable in the Ciclamino jersey. But ahead of the next stage, we have 3 more riders entering their fitness peak, including Jan Fredheim. And if you're wondering, Jurgen Nordhagen just a couple days away from his fitness peak as well. But it's the Napoli stage today, and it's a sprint stage as well. Can anyone beat Jonathan Milan? And guys, I've actually driven down this road on the Amalfi coast in real life. It's unbelievable. It looks good, but it's not quite as picturesque on PCM. Anyway, into the final 10k we go. I've got a similar setup to yesterday. Blikra, not really feeling great. He's struggled with the stage so far. He's trying to follow Johnny Milan, and we are going to sprint again with Jan Fredheim. One of the first chances he's had for us in a big race. Bloom Levy does a great job keeping our guys to the front into the final 4K. Blikra still on the wheel of Milan. He's a little far back, maybe too far back for his liking, into the final 3K. It's a quick sweeping finish now into Napoli. We have Tiller ready to go up to 99. Right now he can launch with 1.2k to go. Fredheim still on the wheel of his teammate. Comes off it right now. We're really close to the line. Are we going to do it? And Rasmus Tiller wins from the lead out. It's a 1-4. Milan almost came back, but we get our third win. What a result. I did not expect that. I left it so late with Tiller to lead out that he actually had enough energy left to sprint and win the stage from the front. No idea how. Johnny Milan left it just too late. But Malia and also Bini Gamai have been nowhere so far in the sprints. But it's the GC we're looking out for now. We have 17 seconds to Almeida and 23 to Jorgenson with Nordhagen. It's the final stage of today's episode to Gran Sasso d'Italia, a monstrous final climb of varying percentages. Almeida and Jorgenson are the two favourites, but our goal today is simple. Hold on to the Maglia Rosa. We are underway then for this massive stage, by the way, over 200 kilometers in length, 217k. I am helping to control, but UAE Team Emirates making their intentions clear. Almeida must be on a good one. Here we go then. The long climb to Gran Sasso d'Italia really gets underway now. Not much downhill for the final 42k. Nordhagen in a great position. So is Leknessund. We're trying to keep him there in the GC as well. Let's see how UAE play it. It's up to them today. And there are the early breakaway. Only 50 seconds. Florian Vermeersch is going to catch them here. Great work from Jan Fredheim protecting so deep into this climb. Levy is struggling now as well, and our lack of climbers in our squad is starting to show. Dversnes, you protect Leknessund, and Johannesson can be next to protect Nordhagen. It's Jay Vine on the front now. And they still have McNulty and Groschartner after him, with Micah as well supporting Almeida. What a team. Jay Vine already done though, still 26k to go. Simon Yates now coming to the front, a former winner on this climb. He is working for Matteo Jorgenson, no doubt. Oh my word, David Gaudu. He's opening up an attack. David Gaudu, who obviously lost so much time early in this race, is now done. And we only have Leknessund and Nordhagen left. Leknessund, okay. Nordhagen gets in the wheel and try and sit in this group. But Gaudu gone for a big one. And this group is reducing in numbers rapidly. And so is our energy. Maybe GC is going to be too difficult after all. Anyway, Gaudu caught and the pace slows at the front. Micah looks pretty done. Harper, Voissard and Costu go for an attack. Don't really care about them too much. Let's stay sat in. We're only really looking at Almeida and Jorgenson today. But now attacking up to them. Gaudu is here. Almeida to the front and Jorgenson as well. We need to push it just to stay in this group, and we do so. 21 riders are all that is left. Kuss is done and there's 16k still to go. So we have a reset at the front. We're just going to try and recover in this descent, and like I said, follow Almeida and Jorgenson up that final ramp that is coming up. Anyway, here we go. It's the final 5k. Magnus Sheffield still here for Egan Bernal. Leknessund doing a great job for Nordhagen today, and he is going to suffer in the GC because of it. But Sheffield is done. Jorgenson not willing to attack. Let's see how this plays out. There goes Bernal. There goes Bernal, Bardet and Jorgenson. Now we need to react with Almeida as well. Oh, and Bardet can't follow Bernal. Bardet cannot follow Bernal, who's at 2 minutes in the GC. And Leknessund is now suffering as well. I don't mind Bernal gaining time today. Let's get in the wheel, can we, of Almeida, as Leknessund is done. And Almeida is done. Oh my word, Joao Almeida has been dropped on Gran Sasso d'Italia. This is going to actually be a huge day in the GC as Jorgenson is done as well. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. At the front into the final 1k, Bernal is caught. It's Hagen Harper for Bahrain. Louis Meintjes is here as well. Gaudu has been dropped and Nordhagen here in the pink jersey going for the stage. Meintjes is gone. We have Bernal, Haig, Nordhagen and Harper going for the stage. Nordhagen trying to split them through the middle. We're not going to get there. Chris Harper wins on Gran Sasso d'Italia. Bernal is second. Nordhagen gets third. And this has been a crazy day. Jorgenson losing 50 seconds and Almeida is some way further back on the mountain. Okay. What is going on at the Giro d'Italia? Jurgen Nordhagen finishes third, only behind Bernal and Chris Harper. Are those the two names I expected there? Not at all. And Jorgenson, 5th place, not a bad performance on 48 seconds, but Almeida, 2 minutes 30 down in 10th place on the stage. That is beyond belief. And now we have a truly topsy-turvy top 10 in the GC with Nordhagen over 1 minute clear in pink. Does that mean Harper and Bernal are our real GC contenders? Because they were better than Jorgenson and definitely better than Joao Almeida today. Costu is here? Could he be on for a flyer? I have no idea what is happening at the Giro, but I love it. And the news just gets better because Nordhagen has just hit his fitness peak. Things are going really well at the Giro. I can't quite believe how well. We've gone from competing for stage wins to, I think now we have a chance in the GC to maybe win the Giro d'Italia. Things are looking good so far. Trying not to get too far ahead of myself, but I'm starting to believe. Hit like if you enjoyed, as always. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you thought as well in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.